Hello world, Chris here, aka Kermie, and welcome to a Monday edition of Reading with Kermie. And I said it was going to be on location, and I didn't know where in my last Kermie karaoke video this morning, but I decided to sit down somewhere where it's semi-quiet at the Everett Community College before school, and I was just a few minutes early, or actually a few hours early. A few minutes early. So I brought my stuff with me and run some errands in town. So here we are, reading with Kermie in the next edition of Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, It's Just Small Stuff. And the perfect example is I was halfway done reading a chapter and bleep, wanted me to clean my phone. Brand new phones, I tell ya. But anyway, this next chapter of Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, just get started. It's a good chapter since I've read most of it already. I already have a sneak peek. It's called Avoid Weatherproofing. We're getting pretty far in the book, by the way. Look at that. A little over halfway. So, congratulations. Woo. Anyway, avoid weatherproofing. The idea of weatherproofing as it pertains to peaceful living is a metaphor to explain one of our most neurotic, ungrateful tendencies. It comes from a friend of mine, Dr. George Prensky. Just as we can weatherproof a home for the winter by looking for cracks, leaks, and imperfections, we can also weatherproof our relationships. Yeah, I've done that a lot. But anyway, carry on. Even our lives. By doing the very same thing, essentially weatherproofing means that you are on the careful lookout for what needs to be fixed or repaired. It's finding the cracks and flaws of life and either trying to fix them or at least point them out to others. Not only does this tendency alienate you from other people, sure does, it makes you feel bad. Yep, it makes you feel bad too. It encourages you to think about what's wrong with everything and everyone, what you don't like. So rather than appreciating our relationships and our lives, weatherproofing encourages us to end up thinking that life isn't all it's cracked up to be. Truth, nothing is ever good enough the way it is. In our relationships, weatherproofing typically plays itself out like this. You meet someone and all is well. You are attracted to his or her appearance, personality, intellect, and sense of humor, or some combination of these traits. Initially, you not only approve of your differences with this person, you actually appreciate them. You might even be attracted to the person in part because of how different you are. You have different opinions, preferences, tastes, and priorities. After a while, however, you begin to notice little quirks about your new partner or teacher or whoever. What you feel could be improved upon, you bring it to their attention. You might say, you sure have a tendency to be late. Or, I've noticed you don't read very much. Point is, you've begun what inevitably turns into a way of life, looking for and thinking about what you don't like about someone or something that isn't quite right. Obviously, an occasional comment, constructive criticism, a helpful guidance isn't cause for alarm. I have to say, however, that in the course of working with hundreds of couples over the years, I've met very few people who didn't feel that they were weatherproof at times by their partner. Occasional harmless comments have it has an insidious tendency to become a way of looking at life. When you are weatherproofing another human being, it says nothing about them, but it does define you as someone who needs to be critical. Whether you have a tendency to weatherproof your relationships, certain aspects of your life, or both, what you need to do is write off weatherproofing as a bad idea. As a habit creeps into your thinking, catch yourself and seal your lips. The less often you weatherproof your partner or your friends, the more you'll notice how super your life really is. Yeah, stop weatherproofing. I have a habit of doing that, automatically, because just like the book explained, we have a habit of making it a life pattern, and I sure have done that in many relationships that I can think about. Previous relationships that I had with people for years. You know, that it becomes a habit, and I know it's not a good one because I don't want to live that way. I want to just embrace what is. You know, that's been a big block in my life, weatherproofing. So I'm glad we stumbled upon this chapter in reading with Kermie, because it brings new habits in my daily life to work towards and build upon and improve myself. And that's one thing I'm very grateful for. You know, last night, actually, speaking of gratitude, my friend sent me a meme. Actually, it was a couple nights ago. I saw a meme saying you can change your brain pattern by thinking of 3 things you're grateful for every day for 21 days. And, you know, it's awesome, you know, to think about that gratitude. It does change your perspective on a lot of things. And, yeah, another new habit I have. So, stop weatherproofing. Just avoid it. Like the chap said, no more weatherproofing. So, yeah, since I'm here at school early, I might as well get a head start on some math homework, because I don't want to fall behind on that stuff. I'm doing pretty good at my classes so far. So, On Location with Reading Kermie is signing out. I hope everybody has a great day and enjoy their Monday. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.